All right, let's see if this is working. Hopefully it will. Let's see if it's letting my YouTube channel come online. Let's check it out. Looks like we got quality options on Twitch. That's good news. Are you guys ready for a good time? Let me see if I'm ready for a good time. Let's see if YouTube's ready for a good time. Let me see. All right. It's not letting me update the color of my event list right now for some reason, which sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do? Gotta roll with the punches. Yep. All right, here we go. Yep, they made me do a different stream. That's weird. Here, I'm gonna go into this.
Last minute addition to this matchup.
I had to come thank you for getting me in the fatal four.
I had to thank you for getting me in the fatal four-way.
You don't know me. Paul made that happen. I know your brother will.
I love the Godfather Roman.
On your own this time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Giving me ultimate problems today, but I'm working on it, guys. Thank you for your patience. I made the family proud too. Made the family proud too. I love that little voice crack at the end. All right. Let's see if I can get all this done in time here. What is up, everybody? Gangsta Chef is in the house. Big Red. Miguel made it through. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming on over. Thank you. Oh, man, they got the Thunder. Actually brought the Thunder this time. I made the family proud, too. Are you guys ready? I think I'm ready. Let's see if I could find anything good here. This is going all crazy right now. Man, when technology starts giving you problems, it's just game over. You hope Jey Uso beats Roman Reigns? Wow, really? You hope that happens? That would be a little outlandish. Not to say it wouldn't be cool, but it'd be a little out there. All right, let's see if any of these are working. Roman is out here apparently. All right, let's see if I can fix my stream while it's still going. They made me do another stream. Like, I had it all set up, and then they were like, "No, you can't do this stream." I was like, "What the heck?" So now I'm over here on this stream on YouTube. All right. Let's hope this works.
Jey Uso. This is the biggest singles task Jey Uso's ever faced, let alone facing his
cousin. All right, Roman's here. Come on, man. Come on, Roman. What are you doing? The big dog. He's got Heyman with him? I think he does. And do I have my brand new Roman Reigns picture? Yes, I do.
At a singles title. No United States Championship shot. No.
He will punch
Intercontinental
you.
Championship
He
shot.
will spear you.
Now his first opportunity is for the coveted Universal Gold. Jey shocked the WWE Universe and his own family last.
Oh yeah. All right, Roman's here. Looks like he's got Paul Heyman with him as well, from what I can tell. That's a nice little rhyme, right?
Chief
There we
has
go.
authorized me tonight.
Paul Heyman has been authorized to do what? Ay, man. Giving me massive problems right now. Massive problems.
Left, and he left the Universal Heavyweight Champion. Last Friday, right here on SmackDown, full transparency, your tribal chief said, no secrets. Tell them everything. In a special council, I laid all our cards on the table. And on that very same night, his bloodline, his family, his cousin Jey Uso stepped up. Not only did Jey Uso emerge as the only benefactor, the only beneficiary of a fatal four-way, Jey Uso
Oh my goodness, man. Eventually this is going to be perfect. So let's go over here.
And on that very same night, his bloodline, his family, his cousin Jey Uso stepped up. Not only did Jey Uso emerge as the only benefactor, the only beneficiary of a fatal four-way, Jey Uso dethroned a king, he braved a brogue, he solved a riddle, all in one night to emerge as the #1 contender for the Universal Heavyweight Championship. Therefore, your champion has bestowed upon me the honor and the privilege of introducing to you that #1 contender, the challenger for the Universal Championship at the Clash of the Champions. Ladies
Clash
and
of
gentlemen,
the Champions. He likes
yes,
adding
legally
all the
he's
does.
Roman Reigns' cousin, but he may as well be his blood brother.
Oh, look,
I
looks like they
give
changed
to
the title.
you, Mr. Jey
Are you guys seeing that?
Uso.
Looks like the title. Looks like they changed the title to have blue diamonds in it.
And that is not hyperbole from Paul Heyman.
Looks like they changed the title. You guys see that? The title that Roman's holding, I don't know if it's just because of the lights or because of the way that it's reflecting off of parts of the arena, but it looks like they put blue diamonds in the W now. The W on it. They look a little darker. They look kind of like dark blue diamonds, kind of. I might just be seeing things, but that's what it's looking like. Looks like they changed the title. All right, Jay's here. Yahoo! All right, now is this working now? Let's hope that everything is good. All right, that looks good. Looks like it's doing its thing. Oh, he's got the mic.
And tell you to your face, thank you. Because now I get to compete against my blood, my cousin.
No, not Redstone.
Universal
The ones that are inside the
Roman
W,
Reigns
not the
Clash
below the
of
W.
Champions.
The ones
Yes,
in the
sir.
W.
Jay, I would never be so presumptive as to interrupt you, but sir, you don't owe me any thanks. The appreciation should go to your cousin. When Big E was taken out, this is not something that I brainstormed. This was his idea. I just implemented and executed a command from my boss, from your tribal chief, the reigning, defending, undisputed, universal heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns.
Look blue to me, man. They just showed a close-up.
You don't have to thank me. We're blood. Years we've thought about this.
You're not looking at this? You're not seeing it?
Family,
Don't they look
man.
blue?
I'm proud of you. Our whole family's proud of you. You've earned this. Did nobody give you this? You earned this. You about to be in the main event of Clash of Champions. You about to take a huge payday home to your
No,
family,
not
man.
the
This is your
pictures. I'm
moment.
talking about on TV.
You don't have to thank me. This is your moment. At Clash of Champions, that's not going to be your moment. Don't look at this right now. Look at me.
Oh.
It's not going to be your moment.
Oh, he said don't
Like
look at
when
the
we were
title.
kids, I'm going to whoop your ass. This has to stay on my shoulder
Oh, dang.
for our family to stay where it is. You understand?
The tribal chief,
Just
yep.
like when we were little kids, I'm going to whoop your ass. And then it's all love.
And then it's all love.
We ain't little kids no more. It's grown men now. You know what I'm saying? It's different, Oos.
Hold the phone.
Corbin's here.
All hail the king of
What's he
SmackDown.
doing here? Yeah, guys, chill. Wait. You guys know the rules, man. Just chill. Corbin is here.
It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. It was a setup all along. I mean, Roman Reigns.
It was a
He pulled
setup.
A few strings.
Of
to
course
get
he's going to have a problem
hand-picked
with this.
opponent
Of
for
course
your
he's going to have a problem.
very First title defense. And that guy, well, he just happens to be your cousin.
Yeah, it just
I mean,
happens
this
to
is
be.
a classic case of nepotism, and it makes me
Suited
sick.
Corbin. He's actually suited Baron
There's
Corbin.
nothing that I despise more than watching somebody
Guess Roman's
walk
not the heel.
around
He's
and
still the heel.
abuse their power.
Oh my goodness.
This is just getting good. We got
Yo, Jey is in the belly of the beast right now. Jeez. All right, here comes Sheamus in his Dublin gear.
With
Dublin.
His Royal Highness here.
Dublin.
I mean, this whole situation, it stinks. Stinks. Now, last week, when I kindly reminded Big E where his car was parked, he took an unfortunate spill. But right there and then, man, it should have been a bleeding triple threat match. But what happens? Strings are pulled, and Jey Uso is now in the match. I mean, how can anybody prepare on such short notice? You know what I mean? I'm blown away at how this happens.
Whoa, Oos, hold up. You say you want time to prepare?
No, lads. The grown-up hasn't finished talking.
Wait up. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mama. You said
You're not my
you want
mama.
time to prepare. How about this then, Oos? How about both of you prepare to take this tag match between me and Big Cuz right here? Check
Oh.
it. We can call it the blood versus butt mud.
What?
challenge was laid down by Jey Uso. Sheamus sent to the outside. And now a right hand caught Corbin and staggered the King. And now King Corbin sent into the
This is an
shoulder.
actual match?
Into the post shoulder first. Uso fired up tonight.
Roman's
They
just
laid
standing there
down
with
the
his
gun,
title.
Backed it up. No questions asked.
Dang, okay. Is Roman gonna fight or what? Roman's just standing there. He hasn't budged the whole time. He's just standing in the ring. I love random tag matches. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Seems like Jey is just, he's in the mood to fight. All right, let's see what else we got. Last Friday. Oh, they're showing what happened with Bayley and Sasha. Okay. SmackDown since day one is, yeah. If I can get this to actually work, it'd be awesome. Intercontinental Championship match coming up tonight. They got some good sounding stuff on this fight card. Bray Wyatt's gonna unveil whatever the newest part of his squad is, or something like that. I'm at commercial now. Looks like Sami just sent them to commercial. Sami Zayn just like messed up the broadcast and sent them to commercial. I'm trying to find out why it won't let me change the color of the stuff on the desk here. There we go. There it goes. It actually loaded this time. Man, there's a lot of weird stuff happening with technology today. But I'm making it happen. All right, did that change the color on the desk? Yes. Okay, so we got that. So odd. All right, gotta get everybody out of the ring now. That was a pretty cool opening. I liked it, but I don't know if we're actually gonna get the tag match. Did they say that that's an official match, or did Roman just turn it down? I kind of hope Roman just kind of turned it down. Well, maybe not actually. I think that could be a fun little showdown between them. And with Roman being the way he is right now, maybe we'd see some like double cross type of stuff, or Roman just walking out on his cousin and leaving him to get beat up by Corbin and Sheamus. That could be fun. Okay. Get that out of here. Get this in here. All right. Now it's looking a little bit more put together. Let's get everybody out of the ring. Just in time. Okay. I think Roman's going to no-show. That'd be funny. Cisco's back. Elijah's in the building. What's going on, guys? We got a brand new command in the chat for moderators. If you'd like, you can actually tweet out the stream to share it, so people can see that we're online and where to come hang out with. If you got some people on your Twitter who like hanging out with you, you can tell them where you're at. Come in here and watch some SmackDown reactions. Give us theirs. All right. Get Jey out of here, and let's get Baron Corbin off the screen as well. There we go. Finally, stuff is working. All right, hang on. Uh-oh, Jeff Hardy's here. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's see if I can unfreeze myself. Nope, still frozen. Bam, 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 bam. Let's try to fix this. Let's try to fix this. See if I can fix it. Okay. There we go. All right. Are we in there? Jeez, man. I'm telling you, technology is going crazy today. All right. Let's lighten this up. So it's Jeff Hardy, and he's going to take on AJ Styles. This is a Intercontinental title match, actually. So this is not just a throwaway match. This actually is for the title. I could see Sami kind of messing this up though. I would almost bet on it. Look at how happy Jeff is. Yee, look at my title. I'm so happy. All right, AJ's here. Yep. Just don't spread any rumors, spoilers, or dirt sheets, and you'll be just fine, man. Don't want to hear anybody else's opinion but your own. There we go. Oh, they gave him just nice pyro too. AJ is here. They don't want none. Oh yeah.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh yeah.
No. Stop right there. Stop right there. No.
Sami's there. Sami's like,
How
nope.
How dare all of you? This match is not for the Intercontinental Championship because I am the Intercontinental Champion. Do I have to say it again and again? I won this title fair and square on March 8th, 2020. And then I went to successfully defended the championship against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Okay, I am the real champion, and then, okay, for personal reasons, I take a couple of months off, and then WWE sees fit to crown a new sham champion. And that's all well and good. That's
sham
fine,
champion.
but I'm back now, boys. Okay? So this is not an Intercontinental Championship match. You guys want to beat each other up? Fine, but let the record show this is an exhibition match, okay? I want it on the record that this... No. Perfect. Adam Pearce, the voice of reason around here. Can you please explain that this is not an Intercontinental Championship match?
Postman Pearce.
Sammy, we're here to get you out of here because it's time to go right now. It's time to go, boys. Let's go.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Time to go.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'll leave. Don't touch me. I'll leave. But you should all be ashamed of yourselves, all of you.
But you should all be ashamed of yourself.
This is an insult.
Let's go.
All right, now AJ Styles with a cheap shot.
Oh, does that count?
Looking back at Sami Zayn and Styles.
AJ just jumped Jeff Hardy.
Shot against Hardy. Jeff Hardy should know by now you can't take your eye off the ball when you're dealing with somebody as talented and dangerous as AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, you know AJ's gonna take every opportunity.
Sami may be a little hard for some people to fathom, but Sami Zayn.
Sami got taken out.
In his argument. And AJ Styles went into the corner. Hardy moves out of the way.
So it's oh my goodness, twist of fate right away.
As fast as it started. And
Is it
Jeff
done?
Hardy gonna go up to the top rope.
No way.
Is he gonna retain the championship?
Jeff Hardy off the top like a haircut.
Top rope now. AJ Styles swanton.
Swanton, no.
Styles rolls out of the way. Intercontinental title on the line.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3.
Splats to the mat and then straight to commercial. Jeff Hardy thought he had this in the bag. He should know better. He should know about this. He should have known. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I love Sami Zayn. He brings so much personality to the show, and I can't wait to see him wrestle again. It's been so long. The guy's a great wrestler. All right, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. The Dudley wanted to make his impression felt for a second. How is Roman heel? WWE keeps Corbin coming? Because there can be more than one heel on the same show. You don't have to have just one heel on a show. Plus, there's other storylines. You could have more than one heel because there's more than one storyline going on as well. All right, so we're at commercial break right now, guys. I don't know what's about to happen. Do you guys think AJ's going to take this title? They put up the graphic that said it's still a title match. So no matter what Sami said, I don't think that that's accurate. That this is an exhibition. This looks like a real title match to me. Let me make him a little bigger. Okay, that might be too big. Let's make him a little smaller. There you go. That looks good. Maybe a little smaller. That's probably exactly the same size he just was. Heartbreak. Thank you for the host. Thank you for hosting. You think Hardy is going to retain? Big Red says Hardy's going to retain. Rub says Hardy's going to retain. Ringmaster says Hardy's going to retain. Heartbreak Beats is in the house. What do you guys think? You think Hardy's going to retain, or do you think that AJ's going to take it? I think Hardy will retain, or Sami will find a way to creep back in the arena and mess this match up. We're already back. Wow, that was a short commercial break.
The challenger Styles, and it has been all AJ Styles since Hardy missed the Swanton Bomb before the commercial break.
Jeff Hardy went for the win early, and it
backfired
back
in a big way. Yo, Heartbreak, thanks for hanging out with me for the game last night, man.
AJ Styles, the challenger, dominating the champion Hardy.
Styles has not been able to sleep.
Elijah thinks Hardy's going to keep it.
He said, knowing that Hardy is now holding the
Sami
Intercontinental
versus AJ versus Jeff, United Champions.
Sami
Most likely.
he's the
or just Sami versus whoever wins this.
Illegitimate, and he's living a lie.
Let's take a look at what went down before the break.
I don't know why AJ would get another shot at it if he loses tonight. Maybe just Jeff versus Sami.
Totally changed the complexion of this
Waleed says Hardy will retain too.
AJ Styles well aware he needs to get Jeff Hardy back inside.
Seems like we're all in agreement on this.
Or disqualification.
Yeah, champion's advantage. He has to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. Oh, and there, Jeff Hardy, very, very resilient as he bounces Styles off the steel steps and allows Jeff to buy some time. Hardy now.
Right there. Jeff Hardy, oh my goodness. Wow.
But Jeff hit hard.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy runs and jumps off the steps, takes out AJ, but then crashes into the sharp part of the barricade with his own back. Ouch.
As we look once more as the champion propels himself toward the challenger. That had to hurt Jeff Hardy just as bad as Styles.
Oh, retribution. That's a good point.
Couple of minutes, Corey. Hardy is noticeably limping on his knee again. The injured knee is down goes Styles.
Where's Lacey been? Yeah, I don't know where she's been.
And now the inverted atomic drop to AJ Styles. Jeff Hardy. AJ.
No, AJ, nice reversal. Reverse the double leg drop.
Styles once again a step ahead of the champion. Let's take a look at this. Looking for the double leg drop.
Man, I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Well, AJ Styles, a working man's pro. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure he's watched tape.
Reverse the leg drop.
Hardy's done over the past number of weeks. Styles is prepared as they come as he runs into an elbow by Hardy. Hardy now, top rope, whisper in the wind.
Just got enough of it.
Looks like he barely hit him with that.
Styles away, however, and an ear fall and a kick out.
AJ able to kick out.
Jeff Hardy.
Happened to Eve Torres. I think she's been gone from the company for years.
Not the impact Hardy wanted, but effective nonetheless.
And Jeff Hardy is
Hardy's a superstar who's made a career off of adrenaline.
Jeff Hardy.
Right now,
his
Jeff
leg.
His
leg is bugging him again.
Because he needs it.
Kick right in the midsection. Hardy looks for the twist of fate again. AJ Styles
no
now.
twist of fate. Ushigoroshi across the back of the neck.
Now to win the Intercontinental Championship and a near fall.
Jeff able to kick out.
Just that quickly.
I love the crowd noise they added. How it actually has the counts in it.
Jeff Hardy, the champion, in a bad way.
WWE ThunderDome.
Yeah, he kind of barely hit him.
Uh-oh, this could be it.
Glancing in the wind. Gonna hit him this time? Oh. Yep, AJ was unable to block it that time. Double-footed leg drop. Ooh. Yo, Jeff was still trying to hold on to that pin. He's getting feisty.
Jeff Hardy. Many people call him unique, others call him strange, but there's no doubt he's a great champion, 5-time Intercontinental champion.
Jeff has already felt the pain, though.
Champion.
You can tell he's not in his best shape at the moment. Oh. AJ snatches the leg, and now he's elbowing the knee off of him. Oh, Jeff Hardy with the upside down backwards kick.
Styles launched into the bottom turnbuckle. Dangerous situation for AJ. Nobody home as Styles moves out of the way. Physical battle between these two.
Jeff has done probably as much damage to himself as AJ has done to him.
Intercontinental champion AJ Styles, the challenger. But Styles may have
That's the downfall of Jeff Hardy's style sometimes. He's got a lot of risk. Oh, there's Sami. Sami attacks AJ, but that means that AJ wins.
Styles driven into the steps. Jeff Hardy's gonna.
Sami snuck his way all the way back around. Oh my goodness.
Hardy is still
kicks the head off of Jeff Hardy.
Intercontinental champion.
Oh my goodness.
He's still champion. Or maybe he is. I mean, Sami never
Sami's
lost the
back.
Intercontinental title. He was forced to relinquish the championship because he couldn't compete. Bottom line, he's not the champion no matter what this delusional man thinks.
They played his music anyway. Let's go.
There's only one, you understand me? There's only one.
La. America's Funniest Home Videos, the WWE theme song. Sami Zayn's theme song sounds like America's Funniest Home Videos. And a lot of times it is. I think he needs a theme change. Yeah, that's funny. Oh my goodness. Sami Zayn. That's too bad. It's too bad, AJ. Sorry about that. Well, actually, AJ might have came out of that one ahead because he technically got the win right there. So maybe he's still in the title picture because of that. Maybe. Maybe he's still in it. Kind of a funny little outcome there. La 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 la.
Sami Zayn.
Oh ho 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 ho! Remember when when the whole crowd used to be singing his theme? Firefly Fun House. Bray Wyatt introduces his newest creation tonight. Oh, it's a new creation.
A new friend will join his cast of characters tonight in return.
Will it be Alexa? Will it be a new puppet? Uh-oh. Okay, so Jey Uso and Roman Reigns are backstage.
They battle one another at Clash of Champions for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns and his cousin Jey Uso will compete in a team. This is the first time Roman has competed on SmackDown in over 7 months. They'll face King Corbin and...
Why are they playing his song? He didn't win. Jeff Hardy's limping out of the match area. Looking around, and he falls over. Don't tell me he's going to be unable to compete at Clash of Champions. Oh no, dude, Jeff looks like legit down and out. I don't know if he's going to be able to even compete. Dang. We're going to delete that message because that sounds like a spoiler. Please, if you have an idea, if you have like a prediction, just say it's a prediction. Say it's an idea. Don't say it as if it's like truthfully happening, because then I think that you're bringing spoilers, rumors, dirt sheets, stuff like that. We don't really do that in here. No spoilers, no rumors, no dirt sheets. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sorry, it was an idea. Okay. Yeah, make sure to say that, because some people come in here and they just have to say everything that they read on a dirt sheet, and then it just ruins surprises and stuff. So just make sure you let me know that it's your idea or a prediction or something like that. No more Swanton Bomb for Jeff. I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see if I can get this back together here. Commercial break, by the way, guys. Yeah, it might be time for him to get a new theme. I wonder what kind of music he likes. Might be a fun little thing to find out. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know why they started playing his song. That should have been the last song they played. That should be the last song. I mean, because AJ technically won the battle. Sami's the one who made it turn out that way. All Jeff did was he was just there. All right, now they're replaying what just happened.
Zayn on his way out of the Thunderdome.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy just fell down, and he's hurt.
WWE medical personnel is reporting that Jeff Hardy never lost consciousness, but at first glance, it appears to be dehydration.
Dehydration?
Real news here. Why don't we just do that?
Well, I'm guessing that neither
AJ
you
Styles
or Jeff Hardy are into the antics that Sami Zayn.
It has to stop. All this has to stop. Jeff Hardy says, well, he is the Intercontinental Champion, but we know he cheated, right? He cheated. And then Sami Zayn disappeared for months. I mean, who's the real IC champ? Is it you, Elise? Is it you? Could you be
Is it you?
I know this sounds like frustration, but this is determination. You see, I can beat Sami Zayn. I can beat Jeff Hardy. And I don't care when, where, how. I don't care what match it is. Because I will prove once and for all that AJ Styles is the true one and only Intercontinental Champion.
Well, it's certainly promising.
How did he figure that?
Jeff Hardy only suffering from dehydration. Unfortunately, it doesn't
because
diminish the target.
He says that Jeff cheated.
A little bit later on in the show. Switching gears now in WWE.
So apparently, he's still on this Jeff cheated because of that because of the knee brace. That is so funny. AJ's been so funny. He really thinks that knee brace was used as a weapon and that he did it on purpose, even though he's the one who made it necessary for him to have a knee brace, and the doctor's the one who put it on him. AJ became his own worst enemy. Oh, they're showing us what happened last Monday. Or this Monday that just happened.
Match next week. Now we know y'all the champs over the
blue they don't have water in the Thunderdome. Milk only.
But next week it is on. Tell them why, fam. Because the Street Profits are up, and we want the smoke.
Smock. We want the smock. Are they fighting tonight? Okay, so Cesaro and Shinsuke backstage, and the Street Profits are here looking fresh.
Oh, wow, that's what I'm talking about. Man, what are you doing here? Oh, you just checking out the Champions Lounge, dog? I mean, this Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, you're Raw Tag Team Champions. And we heard all about this place, so we figured, you know, might as well check it out. And besides, you know what we always say, we want the snacks!
We want the snacks. That's what they say.
I get it. These are the rules for Champions Lunch, but we have a match next. We don't have time for this nonsense.
Oh, you got a match next?
It's coming right up.
Seems like the perfect time for our nonsense, fam. Hey, look, y'all go ahead and hand me y'all
our
business.
Nonsense.
We'll keep this place nice and tidy for y'all. And yo, we'll get a nice little scouting report for our Champions versus Champion match this upcoming Monday against y'all two. So go ahead and handle your business, fam. Go ahead.
Shinsuke, we gotta go. Hey, don't break anything.
We got you, fam. We got you. We got you. Hey,
don't touch anything.
Shinsuke with the jump scare. You see that? Shinsuke like legit jump scared them. ultimate jump scare on Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. They walked off the screen, Cesaro and Sheamus did, and then Shinsuke came back in the screen, and he's like, "Hey!" and they both like really jumped. And don't touch anything. Scared the heck out of them. All right, Lucha House Party. They look like they're on the same page this week at least. All right, and they get a promo too.
Displaying their lucha art all over the WWE universe. Oh, that made me so proud. But those tag titles still remain unreached. I'm glad I'm here as your leader of the Lucha House Party.
The leader, and they just stopped. They're like, wait a minute, what?
Lucha.
Oh, now he's kind of like a jokey guy. He was acting super serious for a bit there. Now he's a jokey dude. Maybe he's trying to throw people off. I hope that's what it is, because I was liking the serious heelish looking Kalisto. That was awesome. Oh, we're backstage with Jeff Hardy.
Is this fluids he needs there, Doc? Are you sure it's fluids? Maybe it's not something more. Maybe it's not just.
Oh God! Sami Zayn's getting beat up backstage. Oh goodness! Yeah, we got ourselves a doctor's room brawl going on. Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy right now. They went to commercial. I saw you, News. What are you talking about, man? What the heck is the question? You need to phrase an actual question. Raw or SmackDown? What's the question? We're watching SmackDown. You're asking me which one I think is better. You're asking me which one has more superstars. Which one has the brighter, shining up-and-comers. You got to actually form a question if you want an answer, dude. I don't know what you're saying. You didn't even put a question mark on the end, man. Help me out. If you want an answer, don't just keep putting the same thing. There's a reason I'm not answering you the first time. I don't even know if it's a question or a statement. Look it up, man. All right, let's get Angelo out of here. Apparently, it's going to be Cesaro and Shinsuke versus somebody in the Lucha House Party. I don't know which two. All right, so hopefully it's Kalisto. He said he's the leader, and they just looked at him like, "What? You're the leader." So apparently there's still some miscommunication going on here. Great. Will Adam Cole come to the main roster? I mean, maybe someday. I don't know if it's a good idea right now or not. I'm not sure. Seems like he doesn't have much left to do in NXT, but based on his promo that he cut this week on NXT, I would say he might have a little left to do there. He didn't sound like he was done with NXT. He sounded like he had a plan about how he's going to get back on the title. If he goes up to the main roster, I hope they don't split him off of Undisputed Era, though. Undisputed Era would be a really cool faction to have on the main roster right now, especially with Retribution running around. They could use the firepower. $10 deal? Wait, what? It's the show everybody's talking about, the Boys Show, that superhero show. Wait for the season to be over to watch it. Yeah, that's always a good idea, man. I mean, if you can dodge all the people who are going to be talking about it and stuff, because somebody's going to have to jump online and spoil the plot. So if you can dodge all that, it's a good idea. Sometimes it's hard though. Why'd they bring Finn back to NXT? Because that's where he belongs. The guy was just a dud on the main roster. They tried, man, but it just. As soon as they took the demon away from him, he was just some dude wrestling the same match every week. Put him back in NXT so he's got something to do instead of just hanging on the apron, showing off his abs and smiling at people. He was just not doing anything. Watched all Bill and Ted's today. The new one is great. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, they didn't want to completely not utilize him, so keep him happy. And now he's pulling off matches that are fun to watch, and he's got a nice heelish type of attitude. I think that was the best thing for him, because the longer he stayed on the main roster, the more his stock was going, because you could tell they just didn't have anything for him. At least he feels special in NXT. They started him off really well, but that injury really set him back, and then him never using the demon gimmick, it's just curtains for him. I think it's Kalisto and Lindsay. Are they gonna do the Lucha House Party rules? She's got a gigantic like trench coat that's the same color as his gear. Red and blue. It's looking cool. It's looking really cool. Cesaro needs a new theme. That is a new theme. That is a new theme. He's had this theme for what, like a year maybe? Remember he used to have that old one. It sounded like oh gosh, what did it sound like? God, I already forgot how it goes, but this is a newer theme.
Two of the most technically diverse and proficient superstars WWE has ever seen. Very interesting.
Sounds cool to me. Sounds like he's like a, I don't know, like the unveiling of a statue or something. Okay, so it's Kalisto and Grand Metalik. Okay.
Strategy as Cesaro start things off against Grand Metalik in this tag team matchup.
All right, they're bringing the pain
in every sense of the word. Pound for pound, maybe the strongest athlete in all of WWE. And Grand Metalik, known as the King of the Ropes, took AJ Styles.
There we go. Yo, this is the Arms Cross crew. The Arm Cross crew.
Flying by Metalik.
It's not that good for you.
Kick right to the midsection.
Well, they already gave him a new theme. Hopefully he likes it.
Of his great use of the ropes as he sends Cesaro
nice little
flying yet again.
head scissors by Grand Metalik, and then an emphatic tag to Kalisto over here. Kalisto. Oh, nice. Splash off the top of the shoulders of his teammate. Kalisto is now the legal man against Cesaro. Oh.
In tremendous physical condition.
Cheesecake got right in the way, distracted Kalisto, and now from behind, the clothesline rains down on the neck of Kalisto.
Clearly, Kalisto didn't get any brighter while he was away. Oh! Knee right to the midsection. Again, cannot overstate the importance of this matchup for the Lucha House Party, trying to jockey for a tag team title opportunity. Cover and a kick out at 2 by Kalisto. This could be something of
Dominic in NXT, no way, dude, no way.
To their confidence
not until things look weird for him, you know. Not until he starts messing stuff up. Right now, he's doing everything right. And he's getting incredible training on the main roster right now.
Here's Cesaro with a big uppercut.
I don't think everybody needs to go to NXT. Some people starting them off on the main roster, especially when they already had established storylines that have been going on for years. We've known about Dominic for years. It's not like he's some brand new dude.
Kalisto certainly a top-level superstar when luck is on his side, but and apparently Kalisto's in charge of the Lucha.
I don't think we'll ever see Dominic in NXT. But if we do, it'll have to be after he starts messing up or something. I don't foresee him going down there.
Slams Kalisto, follows it up with a big leg drop.
Lucha House Party sucks. No, they don't. They absolutely do not suck. They're extremely talented. They're just not. They're not getting pushed. I'll tell you that. They're having a lot of trouble getting up this fight card.
They keep getting better and better each and every week.
Let me tell you something. Kalisto is one of the most talented luchadors in the world.
If they're thinking with the same brain.
And Grand Metalik is extremely talented as well. They don't suck. They're just not getting a push. They're not getting very high up this fight card. They're very talented individuals. They're just not looking that way. They're not being allowed to look that way. Oh, I was about to say, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. We got ourselves a party happening backstage. Cameron.
Since you were throwing down in the ring, that we would throw down backstage.
Yeah. Hey, look, ain't no party like a Champions Lounge party.
They said not to break anything. Oh my goodness, Kalisto steals the pin. The distraction was too hard. The Street Profits were backstage and they showed up on the Titantron just having a party with all kinds of music and spraying champagne everywhere. And Shinsuke and Cesaro were looking at it, and Kalisto just rolls up Cesaro from behind and gets the pin. Little sneaky snake pin. They got a win over the tag team champions. Might not have been a super straight up win, but winning's winning. An inch or a mile and all that stuff. Oh, Bayley's backstage. Oh, she's looking mean.
No one knows why. Bayley viciously, sadistically attacked her former friend Sasha Banks last week here on SmackDown, sending Sasha Banks off.
Oh my goodness. Stompage. Goodness gracious. That chair, they just showed where Sasha got her head put in the chair and then Bayley stomped it last SmackDown. Up next, we're going to find out what was going through Bayley's mind, or how she wants to spin this to where she was doing the right thing. Oh, this Monday. What's going on this Monday?
As the eccentric Empress Asuka defends her Raw Women's Championship.
Oh yeah, she's going to fight against Mickie James.
The prodigal son Dominic Mysterio and the malicious Messiah Seth Rollins battle inside an unforgiving steel cage.
Oh my goodness, we get a steel cage?
To be in your face.
Okay.
In a champions versus champions match, as Raw's spirited Street Profits take on SmackDown's dynamic Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. In your face. Plus,
in your face. In your face.
Leaving in the back of an ambulance.
The indomitable WWE champion Drew McIntyre is ready to go one-on-one with the limitless Keith Lee.
Oh dang.
In your face Raw.
In your face Raw. Some of the advertisements they do are so funny to me. In your face Raw. Apparently this Monday we're getting an in your face Raw, guys. We get a steel cage match between Dominic and Seth Rollins. We get Asuka versus Mickie James for the Raw Women's Championship. We get Cesaro and Shinsuke versus the Street Profits. It's not a title for title match. I guess it's just a clash of champions. But hopefully at Clash of Champions it will be a title for title so they can unify these titles and get this whole tag division on the same page to where they can start doing something with it. Because this same old three tag teams per show stuff, it's getting kind of repetitive. I wouldn't even say kind of repetitive. It's getting repetitive. I don't know how many times I can see the Street Profits and Andrade and Garza, man. We've been watching that for like half a year now. I understand, like, there are feuds, but it's like if you don't have any reason for the feud to exist, and even they seem to have forgotten the poison angle and all that, so just unify the titles, unify the tag ratings, unify the tag division, and just do it, man. Get it done. Yeah, dude. Steel cage on Raw. That could be good. That's slang along? What's slang along? What's a slang along? Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre. Yeah. That's the other thing that I forgot. I was like, oh, what else? Drew McIntyre. Oh yeah, and Mo, your tweet was wrong because NXT still won the ratings. They got over 1 million. They broadcast on 2 separate channels last week. So NXT actually did get over 1 million. They've actually gotten over 1 million in the last couple of weeks. They broadcast on USA and they broadcast on Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi got them like 183,000 people watching, and then on USA they got like 800 and something thousand. Together it added up to over 1 million. So just to let you know. they did. They did break 1 million, and they've done it more than once in the past couple weeks. It's just they're only counting one of those because a lot of what the news sites do is they just look at the top 50. They just look at the top 50 in the ratings, and they don't pay attention to any other channels. That's why you never see Impact on there and stuff like that, is because they only pay attention to whatever shows up in the top 50. But Sci-Fi shows up a little below that because it's Sci-Fi. It counts, dude. Same show, same week. It's the same show, same week. It's in the same 24-hour period, too. New Zealand, what's up? It counts. It's the same show, the same week. It's not like they put on some separate show. Same show, same week, same 24-hour period. They didn't add anything to it. Actually, a shorter version of it, too. AEW got it on one channel. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can spin it however you want, but they broke 1 million, too. I don't think 1 million is some sort of weird, like, pedestal either. Especially when NFL just got like 20 million for one game. Yesterday the Chiefs game got 20 million viewers for one game, guys. That's why even bringing up ratings is like, okay, cool. That's why I'm always like, oh, I guess we should just watch the news then instead. Oh, Bayley's here and she brought a steel chair. Uh-oh. What does she think somebody's gonna attack her? I don't think Sasha really had any friends besides her. Uh-oh. I actually thought that was Seth's theme for a second. Always find a way. There's no way. It's not finding a way. There's no finding a way. If you got over 1 million people to watch your show in the same 24-hour period, that's their viewers. It's like saying, oh, if you don't have enough money in your checking account, you can't use some of the money in your savings account because it doesn't count. You're finding a way. Like, no, dude. If you have money in your checking account and your savings account, it's still your money. Just because they're not both called checking doesn't. Beside me, Ryder, what's up, man? All right, Bayley's here. She's sure taking her sweet time getting to the ring. I definitely do not like these shoes she's wearing. And who cares anyway? Like I said, freaking NFL just got 20 million views. Does that mean NFL is better than NXT? Does that mean it's better than AEW? No, it's all about if you liked it or not.
Sasha and Bayley, it has been a tumultuous couple of weeks for the both of you.
The tap by Banks. Asuka is Raw Women's Champion. Bayley taps out. We've got
AEW's been around for more than months, man. They've been around for over 2 years now.
One belt Bayley.
You were talking to the pioneers of the
whatever, if you want to say Dynamite by itself, then yeah, that's been some months, but it's about to be a year. And then also AEW itself as an overall company has been around for like 2 years.
Sasha Banks is hurt, and she's hurt badly.
Last season was the 100th season, yeah. NFL's better than NXT, okay. See you, maybe.
Went for the Karafuda, but belly to belly. Double team by Bayley and Banks, but Banks' knee gave out. Oh my God, Nia Jax with a cross body.
That's one of the best things about sports in America is there's so many different sports that you can watch. So many different things you can like.
Deep concern for the well-being of Sasha.
They're
Banks.
showing what happened to Sasha last week. Bayley's breakdown. Exactly. It's all up to what you like. That's my point. That's the whole point I'm trying to make here. Who cares how many people are watching? It's about what you like. It's about how good the show is, how much effort they put in, what the presentation is like, how well the athletes perform on a given week or a given show. That's the important part, not how many other people are trying to tell you it's good. It's up to you, man. sure there's some food you like that you probably can't find another person who likes it as much as you do. That's your food. That's what you like, you know? Doesn't matter how many other people like some other food. You're going to be like, dude, I like this food. Tastes good to me. The brutal beatdown that Bayley gave to Sasha last week was just so perfectly done. I love that there was the steel chair involved, because that's how they started. That's how Bayley started going down this dark path. And Sasha was the one who she took the chair from to start. So it's so perfectly a full circle. So perfectly. Yeah, to you, like I said, to you, football is better. But that's what I'm saying. My whole point, the whole point of what I'm saying is, to you, what you like is always going to seem better than something else, right? So, to you, football is better. To me, NXT is better. To me, I don't care how many people are watching it. It's about if it's good or not. Because 20 million people watched football last night. I played a video game. So, it's about what you like. It's not necessarily about how many people are watching stuff. None of that money from the ad revenue goes to your pockets. So just like what you like. A chairs match between these two, yeah. That would be a cool match stipulation.
After all of that, everybody is asking how Sasha Banks is. Is Sasha feeling any better? When is Sasha going to be back?
Uh-oh, here comes the Bayley promo. Let's see what she's got.
But nobody is asking how Bayley's doing. Nobody's asking how I feel. Do you think I enjoy doing that to my tag partner? Do you think it made me feel good to take this steel chair and destroy my best friend?
Uh-oh.
Well, ding dong, hello? Yes, I did. I loved every single second of it.
Why is it ding dong and then hello on the phone? Is that her ringtone? Her ringtone is ding dong.
Out here because everybody wants some answers, huh? Michael Cole wants to know why I did what I did, don't you, Michael, huh? You guys want answers? Well, actually, I'm full of questions right now. So, Sasha, I know that you're watching. Do you think I'm some sort of idiot? Do you think that I'm so naive after all these years? I didn't know what you were thinking all along? Seriously, after everything that we've been through, who knows you better than me? Nobody. You were waiting for the right time to strike. You kept me close. In my first break in WWE, you brought me in as your tag team partner just to keep me close enough, huh? When I had my first Raw Women's Championship match, you made sure to be right there and be a part of it because you needed me close. You followed me this year to Friday Night SmackDown, and when you saw me at the top of my game, you needed to become 2 belts Banks, didn't you?
I can kind of see where she's going with this.
You pretended to be my best friend, but all along you were using me. And do you know how I know that? Because I was using you. I never cared about you, and I damn sure didn't care about our friendship. I used you every single step of the way.
Did she really?
And thanks to you, I became 2 belts Banks, huh? 2 belts Bayley, those straps, the first ever.
She became 2 belts Banks?
Women's champion.
She became her?
And thanks to you, I am the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. But after last week, you are completely useless to me.
Dang. Wow, so...
I guess I can understand some of what Bayley said. I don't understand any of it.
So she seriously is saying that she knew it the whole time, so she was stringing her along. She could see it. I'm kind of glad that that was her promo because we could see it too, you know. We could see the writing on the wall. We could see what was going on. So I'm kind of glad that she said that. Oh, here's Lacey. Android 17. Yeah, she's got the Android 17 haircut. There's a fatal four-way that's going to happen right now. It is Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross, looks like Alexa Bliss, and Naomi, I think. And the winner faces Bayley at Clash of Champions, I think. Nikki Cross has a brand new outfit. It's black and red. It's pretty nice. Here comes Nikki, and she walks right past Bayley. I really hope it's not Nikki again. Oh my goodness. And Bayley comes back from behind and just clocks her. Did she hit her with the chair? No, the chair was laying on the ground. Bayley just clocks Nikki Cross from behind, and then they go to commercial. All right, so Nikki, play with Nikki. Yeah, so Mo was asking, I think, where Lacey has been at. Yeah, so Lacey is in this fatal four-way coming up here. Saw that coming. She walked past her, and I was like, oh, I guess she's just going to let her go. But no, she did not. She did not let her go. Sasha Banks will kill Bayley when she comes back. I hope they leave her out for a little while. It looked like the beatdown she caught should put her out of action for a little bit. Give it some time to marinate, and the fact that they're still talking about it, it does help me to believe that they're actually going to do well by this. That they're not just going to rush it. Maybe she could be back by Clash of Champions. I know that's what Mo was saying before. He was saying maybe by Clash of Champions. I know that I kind of wish it would be longer than that. I kind of wish it would be Survivor Series, but that might be too long. My construction of Hall of Fame? What do you mean a construction of Hall of Fame? What is that? Are you making like a diorama or something? You making a museum? New Zealand is making his own museum. He's making, instead of New Zealand, he's making New Museum. Hell in a Cell could work? Yeah. Are they doing Hell in a Cell this year? How are they going to do the steel cage with the Thunderdome in the way? It looks like the Thunderdome gets in the way, doesn't it? It looks like the Thunderdome wouldn't let them do the normal hoist the steel cage up there or hoist the Hell in a Cell, especially the Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell is huge. How are they going to do the Elimination Chamber? Or maybe they just won't even keep the Thunderdome. Maybe the Thunderdome will go away after the start of the year, and they'll just have like a regular arena setup. That way they can fit the Elimination Chamber, because that thing is, I don't know if they'd be able to hoist that thing up either. It's like their fans pretty. I know, but I'm saying up above. You see how up above there's like that Thunderdome thing that hangs down, and it's part of the. It looks like it's part of the bow stuff that comes down. Here, let me see if I can actually bring it up while we're at commercial here. This will actually give me a. Oh wait, we're back. Never mind. Never mind. We'll do this in a second. Do this later. All right, so we're back, and Nikki Cross is getting checked on by Alexa Bliss.
Champion with a steel chair before the commercial break.
Uh-oh, Dudley. Dudley's like, let's see, is she wearing the Dudley pants? I don't know, Dudley. We're going to have to see. Don't blink. I'm now on TV. I might not be next week, but I don't think you're ready. Oh, wait a minute. No, she's not wearing the Dudley pants, but they are red. Dudley said that's a win. That's a win. All right. I guess we can call these the Dudley pants. Maybe they just have, maybe the white stripes got dyed red. Dudley's hype about it. All right, so bye, Dudley. Yes. All right, so fatal four-way
For herself, particularly as pertains to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. And Nikki Cross sent out of the ring, dropped toe hold by Lacey on cover. Alexa. First cover of the matchup and a kick out.
Smart strategy by Lacey out of the gate. Look for a quick fall. Don't spend any more time in here than you have to.
Oh, it runs right into a boot by Tamina.
There we go.
And now Lacey Evans and Tamina as Lacey sent out to the apron.
Well, Lacey with 2 fistfuls of Tamina's hair.
All the women in this matchup have had opportunities against Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title in the past, and Tamina would love to get another opportunity, as with Lacey Evans.
Look at Lacey bending the rules with style.
Yeah, all these women have had opportunities.
Taking out the feet.
This is why I need. This is why I don't need it, but I want it so bad. I want there to be a shakeup.
Evans went for a right hand and a headbutt by Tamina.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how they handle this stuff.
Alexa drop kicking both
I have a
competitors.
feeling Bayley's gonna attack them. I don't know if that would be a very good idea with all 4 of them out here right now. But Bayley already attacked Nikki Cross. Oh my goodness, Alexa Bliss with a double-footed drop kick.
Alexa Bliss, a former multi-time women's champion.
Alexa looks certainly much more like her Spitfire self.
No, I'm saving that for if she wins. Maybe I'll say that if she wins. I'll sing that part.
All the women in the ring at the same time.
They bring her back for a title shot and that's it. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, man. A superstar shakeup or a draft would be so good for them right now. Stuff is so stagnant when it comes to these title shots. Like Bayley has beat every single one of these people.
Oh, and now Tamina.
And not even just beat them, like it's just been not even close.
Alexa trying to fight her way out.
Tamina's so hard to take down at her size. Oh, and a kick, and down goes Bliss again.
Takes down Alexa. Tamina showing the power.
Get a lot of style points from Tamina's offense. Just know that it is all extremely effective.
You have the power Tamina does.
Alexa
You don't need
over a little bit.
There's another example, a splash in the corner.
Alexa just catching some tenderization in the corner.
Now
Lacey just
grabbing Tamina. Why would you do that? She like saved Alexa kind of.
Oh, and a kick right to the midsection by Tamina.
Now Lacey's kicked in the stomach and rolls out like an Autobot.
Tamina very impressive tonight.
I thought Naomi was there, yeah. I don't know. Hey, what if Tamina wins? Then it'll be a rematch because we've already seen Tamina. Well, I guess Tamina kind of had a chance against Bayley. I remember that being kind of a close match.
And Nikki Cross now continuing to hammer away.
I kind of want none of these people to win. I kind of just want somebody else to come out here and mess this up.
And here comes Nikki. And down goes Tamina again.
Cover here
by Nikki Cross. And Tamina able to kick out.
Where's Dana Brooke?
Cross in this instance, all alone
I don't know.
with one other competitor in the ring. Well,
who will Bayley face though? I know, right? One of these 4. Whoever wins this is facing Bayley at Clash of Champions.
Set both into Tamina and Lacey Evans, and it doesn't look like that Fiend is having any effect on Alexa Bliss here tonight. Meanwhile, Nikki Cross now. And a cross.
Oh my goodness. Vicious crossbody by Nikki Cross, taking out Lacey and Tamina. But wait a minute.
Now Bliss turning her attention
Alexa Bliss picks up Nikki. Oh no, Sister Abigail.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. What? Alexa Bliss just Sister Abigail'd Nikki Cross. Oh my goodness. She's got that move now. She did it pretty well. I was like, yo, let me see. Let me see if she's actually going to do it. And she did it. She Sister Abigail'd Nikki Cross on the outside too. And she has those little like dreadlock type of things in her ponytails. Yeah, Bliss is turning. Oh my goodness, man. This could be one of the best stories in the women's division. If they keep it up and they keep letting her change, letting her like slowly descend into that and have that duality, personality type of thing. Can you imagine if she actually goes all the way down that road and becomes like a, I wouldn't say the Fiend, but like a, maybe actually like Sister Abigail or something? I kind of miss heel Alexa. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. Heel Alexa is a lot more a lot more fun than face Alexa. Face Alexa just does talk shows and drinks coffee. Fliss. Alexa Fliss. You don't like it? Fliss? Oh, if she's the Fiend Bliss. Gosh, that might be the closest we can get. First Sasha and Bayley and Alexa and Nikki. Yeah. Right now, the feuds, the women's feuds on SmackDown are some of the best. I still think that they need a shakeup. Just leave everybody who's actually got a feud on the same show, and then shake up everybody else. Oh, I got some free games on the Epic Games Store today, guys. I don't know how many of you have PCs, but I know a lot of people who have PCs don't like the Epic Games Store for one reason or another. But hey, free is free. What did I get? I got a game called Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. It's like a hand-drawn game about survival or something like that. And then also something called Railway Empire. I can't wait to play that. Free is free, man. I just got what was free, all right. Yeah, they give away like $20, $30, $40 games on there. I get one maybe like twice a week. It's pretty often. And you don't have to sign up for anything. I mean, well, you don't have to pay for anything. It's not like the free where you have to have PlayStation Plus or anything. It's just as long as you have an account on the Epic Game Store, you just get free games. All you have to do is click on them. It tells you which ones you get, and you just click on them and add them to your library. And you can download them whenever you want. Once you own them, they're yours. Oh, we're back.
To say the least, this was a bizarre occurrence.
Yeah, look, the dreadlocks are becoming more and more prominent. And now she's just walking out.
Trance-like Korea left the Thunderdome, and is no
Alexa
longer out
left.
here for this match.
We know Bliss had an encounter, but I want to know what
you
sort
can't
of
get counted out in these matches, so maybe she'll be back. Alexa just walked out.
There's obviously more than meets the eye.
Nonetheless, it's Evans, Tamina, and Nikki Cross still involved in this matchup. The judge to determine who faces
It's official
Bayley.
now.
Look at
Bliss.
Lacey Evans taking it
Bliss
to
is official. Official.
Jaw-jacking knees from the Southern Belle. Tamina certainly in a sad state of affairs. Oh my goodness. Tamina's neck whipped across the top rope.
Another heel turn. Yeah, there's a lot of heelishness happening.
By Evans.
Now Lacey Evans now taking the powerhouse Tamina down, and Lacey Evans starting to take control of this matchup.
Yeah,
Evans
Alexa
and
Bliss
Bayley
just walked out of the Thunderdome with a blank stare on her face. So now it's just these three. Oh, Tamina kicks out of the Lacey Evans pin.
Throughout the break, Tamina actually worked on Lacey's right hand, possibly to minimize the effect of
She's on her way to the Fun House. Yeah, maybe.
Finishing punch from Lacey Evans that is
it's
filled
the Bliss. The Bliss.
WWE.
Oh, it's got lots of S's. 3 S's. Oh, goodness. Oh. Lacey gets put straight into the turnbuckle.
Tamina's night. The powerhouse of the SmackDown Women's Division, but nobody home.
Drop toe hold Tamina into the second turnbuckle. Now Evans with the opportunity. Lacey Evans now.
Lacey with the double foot stomp. Oh, no. Oh, the Bronco Buster in the corner.
Tamina away.
It might be. Tamina in a bad way. Lacey Evans realizing it. Could the Southern Belle be headed to Clash of Champions?
Goodness. Lacey now from the second row. Look at this top rope.
Wow.
Moonsault connecting
Moonsault.
to Tamina. Goes to hook the
Is that enough?
now. And it's Nikki
Oh,
Cross.
Nikki Cross is right there, just smashing the back of Lacey to break up the pin.
Sister Abigail just in time as this matchup continues.
Nikki's been a relative non-factor through the duration of most of this matchup, but obviously realizing what is at stake as we look once more at the grace of the Southern Belle and Nikki Cross.
It was a pretty okay moonsault. She landed on the knees of Tamina, though.
Pick up pinfall or submission will win the matchup and get an opportunity to face Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. WWE.
Yeah, you see what I mean? That like part that hangs down. Where would they put the Hell in a Cell?
Getting fired up now. An enraged Nikki Cross. They're trying to put behind her.
Oh my goodness. Nikki
Nikki
Cross running wild out here. What you gonna do, sister? When Nikki Cross runs wild on you. Oh, a bulldog and a clothesline. Dual offense. No.
Lacey Evans keeping this matchup an opportunity alive.
Nikki Cross always kicks her feet when she's getting the pin, but she doesn't realize that puts less pressure on your opponent. If you keep your feet planted and lean back, you can put a lot more pressure on your opponent than kicking your feet around.
Nobody home now. Nikki.
Ouch.
Elbow catches Tamina.
Cross. Tamina is just like a placeholder right now. She's not getting any offense. Tornado DDT, yep. Oh my goodness. Talk about a placeholder. Now she's a face holder, holding her face. Whoa. A little wrist strap clothesline, made her clothesline herself. A wrist strap neck breaker, actually. Tamina's right there, breaking it up.
Women know what is at stake.
Nikki Cross might have almost had it right there.
2 weeks from Sunday at Clash of Champions. Gold Rush.
Oh, super cake by Tamina, loosening the jaw of Lacey Evans. Puts her up in the Samoan. Oh my goodness, the women's right. Nikki Cross. Purge? Nope.
Lacey missed with the women's right there.
Lacey got out of it.
Lacey
Up.
with the woman's right, but couldn't connect it out.
The Purge.
With the neck breaker.
Michael Cole does not know what to call that move.
Bringing the fight to
Michael Cole, I don't think has ever called that move what it's actually called. He's always like, oh, neck breaker. That's Nikki Cross's finisher.
Great counters. Sunset
little sunset takedown. Nikki Cross wins. I saw the Fiend in the Thunderdome. The Fiend is on one of the screens. Nikki wins it. All right, well, Nikki versus Bayley again. Jeez, man. How many times are we going to see these two fight each other? Will this be the time? Is it time to take this title off of Bayley? I don't think so. They're going to have to build up this, I don't know, build up the savagery between these two for me to believe that Bayley's dropping the belt this time. Bayley's come across, I think some much harder threats in her run so far. They're either going to have to build up Nikki really strong or just make this a very, very serious feud between these two.
Join forces against the big dog Roman Reigns, who competes for the first time in 7 months, and his cousin Jey Uso.
Yeah, that's right, the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, who defends against Jey.
Oh, nope, mute that. Yep, so it is Nikki once again coming after Bayley. I really hope that they pump this up then. How long do they have? What, 2 weeks? Yeah, they got like 2 weeks to pump this up. So let's hope that that Bayley makes it extra personal or comes after her and just wrecks her. Otis is here. All right, Lacey's out. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Where is she? Who are they going to beat up tonight? Oh, they're advertising Mo's favorite game. That was so funny. Mo was like, oh, they made it look good. Now maybe I might pre-order it. I told you, man. I was like, have you ever thought if maybe you might kind of like the game? And you're like, no way. Heavy Machinery. They are here. Take. Yeah, they're going to have to really cap this show off with a bang because there's some things going on. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're going to have to cap this show off with a bang for sure. All right, hang on. I'll be right back, guys. Hang out with Dudley for a second. Dudley, what were you watching? Dudley, what was that? Dudley, what was that? What were you looking at? Dudley, I saw you looking at that. What was that? Oh, you didn't put that on? Okay. I was thinking that Dudley might have been trying to show you guys something. Oh, John Morrison and Miz. Oh, Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. I was about to say, where's the pyro? I love that pyro. It just comes flying at him from out of the screen. Morrison and Miz. They had some sort of advertisement for some girl. I think it was the same girl from last week with the heels on. Showed somebody like putting on a bra and then walking around in a fur outfit. Would have been nice to just bring her in tonight, whoever that is. John Morrison. This guy is so good. Yeah, I love that entrance.
Well, congratulations. You stole Otis's lunchbox.
I think it's Chelsea Green.
So apparently Otis
Mo says it might be Carmella.
Nonetheless,
somebody's saying, Marcus is saying he thinks it might be Chelsea Green.
Joining us here on commentary.
Otis using that Money in the Bank contract.
Oh, is it just? Oh, it's just Otis versus John Morrison.
With Otis holding the contract.
He does not deserve. He's not been through the wars.
Okay, so Miz is not part of this.
To be a universal champion. John Morrison, myself, have been through those wars. Have been through those battles.
Yeah, but you didn't earn the Money in the Bank contract like Otis did.
He didn't earn. He didn't climb a ladder to get it fell in his lap. Are you kidding me, Michael Cole? Do you understand that I am what a WWE
looks like
superstar
Scarlett.
should be? I've starred in movies.
Knows,
I've main invented pay-per-views. I have my own hit show on
shall
USA
see.
Network in Miz and Mrs.
Hopefully it's
Then I also
hopefully it's something
executive
good, you know.
produce,
Hopefully
not
it's
to
somebody
mention
good at
my
wrestling.
competition series in Cannonball.
How do you maintain such incredible hair wearing that?
I was thinking it might be Eva Marie. Since she finished that movie up that she was filming or whatever. I saw the movie she was that she filmed with Bruce Willis. It's called Hard Kill. She wasn't that bad in it, actually. She wasn't great. Oh my goodness. Otis tosses John Morrison like a sack of potatoes.
In November.
Well, look at this.
Scope.
Display of power from the current Mr. Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah.
And look at Otis go. I mean,
That
come on,
doesn't look like Carmella. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Look, thanks for joining us.
They're not showing her face.
Otis is swinging wildly as a.
It's not like we've seen her wrestle recently. Some people can change the shape of their body pretty rapidly, especially with the nutrition and the personal trainers and stuff that these people have access to. Sometimes you can switch up your body type pretty dramatically in a not so long period of time. Oh, Miz has the football. he's got the contract. John Morrison just tossed the lunchbox to Miz, and Miz runs out with it. And now John Morrison is left to the. Oh, John Morrison is left to the Caterpillar.
With the Money in the Bank contract, and now the Caterpillar.
Oh my goodness.
To be delivered by Otis with the elbow to John Morrison.
That's done.
Oh no! Oh my God! Johnny Drip Drip is going to be Johnny Drop Drop. Bang!
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of weight on your chest. That's over. Otis wins.
Here is your winner,
Eva Marie, yeah, there you go.
Sympathy for John Morrison. I mean, he was just smothered by the.
That's who I was talking about, not Eve. I don't even really recall who Eve is, but Eva Marie, that's who I'm talking about. The girl who was not very good at wrestling, but she had like bright red hair. She was kind of that one of those like she showed up a little late, like she was supposed to be back in like the Attitude Era type of diva thing, but she showed up right at the end of that, or not right at the end of that, but a little too late for the party. She was like one of those girls, but she tried to get better. You could tell that she tried, but even what's his name, Brian Kendrick, even Brian Kendrick couldn't help her. Couldn't help her that much. She did get better, but it wasn't It wasn't anything like the current NXT women that you see. Gail Kim, maybe. So Otis wins with the Caterpillar, and also he dropped the Vader bomb on Johnny Drip Drip, made him Johnny Splat. Ouch! And now they're showing the white noise that Sheamus did to Big E through the windshield last week. That was an awesome spot.
From lacerations and severely bruised ribs. However, on Talking Smack tomorrow morning on the WWE Network, the SmackDown Post Show, hosted by
Talking Smack tomorrow morning, right when you wanted to see it.
An update on Big E's condition. Don't forget special guest Nikki Cross, who just earned an opportunity at Clash of Champions.
I might have to mute that. Who knows? Dang. Okay, so Nikki Cross, AJ Styles, and Paul Heyman. Oh my goodness, Paul Heyman and AJ in the same place. Ooh. Oh, Firefly Fun House.
Who's going to be the new friend, Corey, in the Firefly Fun House?
I have no idea, but I can't wait to find out.
So welcome Matt is out, and it's next.
little rambling rabbit is painting a welcome sign with look like blood. Like a bloody welcome sign. So up next, Firefly Fun House. Big Rud's going to be the guest. Is he the new creation? John Morrison, you got to go. You like Raw Talk or Talking Smack? I like both of those shows, but I like the format of Raw Talk better because it comes on right after the show. I wish that Talking Smack would come on right after the show. I'd like it a lot more. I haven't even seen one yet. Because of their schedule that they put them out, I'm just not compelled, you know? So I'd say currently, I like them both, but I've only seen one of them this season. What's wrong with painting with blood? Yeah, I'm sick of Paul Heyman, Grady. Really? What's wrong with Paul Heyman? What's wrong with Paul Heyman? What did he do? What did he do to you? Did he cut you off in traffic? I don't know if he even drives himself, so I'd be mad at his chauffeur most likely if that's the case. Miro was at the NBA game. Everything? Okay. Well, I guess he's doing his job then. He's not supposed to be a guy that most people like. I like him a lot. I think he's incredible on the mic. I think he's a great manager. I think he's done so much for wrestling over the time that he's been involved. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you're really supposed to like him. He's supposed to be one of those guys that gets under your skin and makes you want the other guy to win. Oh, you gave me Sami Zayn's old theme song, Lower the Boom. Might have to listen to that later. Look at this. Yo, Empire with the tweet as well. Thank you. What's going on here? This Monday, Raw in your face. In your face. Raw in your face, guys.
In your face. The
In your face.
Dominic Mysterio and the malicious Messiah Seth Rollins battle inside an unforgiving steel cage. In your face. The action continues to be in your face.
We want the smoke!
In a champions versus champions match, as Raw's spirited Street Profits take on SmackDown's dynamic Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. In your face. Loss after 3 devastating Claymore kicks to Randy Orton.
Randy Orton leaving in the back
You
of
never
the
knew
ambulance.
you wanted Raw in your
WWE
face.
Champion Drew McIntyre is ready to go one-on-one with the limitless Keith Lee. It's In Your Face Raw. Live this Monday, 8/7 Central. Only on USA.
If you guys don't know what that tweet is, that's Temezi at the concert. Remember that music video that Temezi was in? That's him at the concert.
Miz may have a lunchbox, but he doesn't have. Yes.
He switched it again on him. Oh yes, oh yes. He can't get it open.
Still stiff, Marty. There we go. He doesn't have this lunchbox.
Oh, the different one.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. So Otis switched the lunchbox on him.
Did it. We got it. Got it.
Wait, didn't you tell me last week that the Money in the Bank contract is non-transferable?
This is not an airport. You do not have to announce your departure.
Every contract, we just need to get it to him. And now we have
What is up with people, man? All right, we're gonna time you. We're gonna give you 300 seconds to think about why this is not an airport. You shouldn't be announcing your departures. It's an apple that's in the box.
I'm calling in a favor.
Calling it a favor. What the heck? That was a weird time to cut. All right, here we go. In your face.
Namaste, Fireflies. Now, before the fun begins, there's something I've been meaning to get off my chest. As you can see, thanks to Roman Reigns, something very special is missing from
He
the
got
Fun
his old
House.
sweater back. It's not the new sweater.
But it's okay. Everyone experiences loss. And how you handle loss defines the person that you become. Now, let's go have some fun. In this box,
The less you know.
member of the Firefly Fun House.
Uh-oh. It's going to be a severed head.
That will be an inspiration to all of my Fireflies. He has overcome so much in his life to make it this far. Please join me in welcoming Pasquale, the persevering parrot. Come on, Pasquale, don't be shy.
Pasquale.
Fly out and say something inspirational to all your new friends. Pasquale. Hey, come on, man. Say something inspirational.
Is Pasquale dead? Oh no! Pasquale died? No. Oh, he left.
No, Fireflies. Polly want a headstone? I probably should have cut some holes in this box.
Oh no.
Delicious.
Oh no.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh, Vince McMahon is here.
What the my home is going on around here? You've lost the Universal Championship. You've lost the persevering parrot. And worst of all, you've lost my trust. You clearly can't handle the responsibility of the Firefly Fun House on your own. Are you sure, boss? Don't sass me, boy. This is non-negotiable. And you better fully cooperate or you're... Okay. But what do you have in mind? That's more like it. Now, please welcome the new special advisor to the Firefly Fun House.
What? A walrus? Wobbly walrus. What is going on? What is going on here?
Yowie wowie! This is such good. Oh no!
To be continued.
We're really glad that you're our friend.
What is happening?
That'll never ever end.
I'm glad. I'm glad that he has a new friend. What in the wide world of sports? Is that supposed to be Kevin Dunn?
Time for our main event. Here comes King Corbin.
Oh, yeah. All right. Time for our main event. What the heck? He had a new creation, but it died in the box. I wonder if that's like symbolic of something. Probably is. I don't think that any of this stuff that Bray throws together is just willy-nilly. I think he really does think this out. All right, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin and Sheamus. What a team. Goodness gracious. But is Roman going to actually fight? Dun 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 dun. Bebop and Rocksteady over here. Oh, hang on.
Come at me with your valid points.
Oh, that's cool. You see how the Thunderdome reacts to his Titantron, his intro? That looks awesome.
Team partner from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds.
Sheamus and Corbin against.
Goodness gracious. Wow. The Thunderdome looks so epic. Bray Wyatt is money. You don't know what happens is Paul Heyman. Is it Paul Heyman? I was thinking it's Paul Heyman. It looks more like Paul Heyman than Kevin Dunn. I can see Roman turning on Jey. Oh, for sure. That's why I'm very interested in how this works out here. If he maybe helps them beat him up, or if he just kind of doesn't want to get tagged in, or anytime that he gets tagged in, he just tags right back. Like, nah, you got this. You got this, man. Yeah, I think it was Paul Heyman. Because I think they refer to Paul Heyman, well, I've heard Paul Heyman referred to as a walrus here or there. So it's going to be Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. It's commercial break right now. We'll have to check it out. I'm very interested to see how Roman reacts to this. Roman Reacts. It's a new show on the WWE Network, and it's just him sitting in a chair, and no matter what video they play, he just sits there like, are we done yet? Can we go now? Roman Reacts. Episode 3. Roman reacts to incredible explosions. And it just shows a bunch of explosions as he's watching it. He's just sitting in a chair like, can I leave now? Is it over? He just tags himself back out. As soon as Jey tags him, he just tags him again. He's like, nah, you got this. You stay in there. Have I seen Dudley in the Thunderdome? Or was it underground? Dudley's everywhere and nowhere. Dudley, are you the leader of Retribution? What do you mean you can't tell me? Dudley, come on, man. Just throw me a bone here. No, don't throw bones at me. No, stop. Okay. What I mean is you got to give me a break. No, don't. No, let go of my arm. No, don't give me a break. Don't give me a break. Goodness gracious. You got to be real careful what you say to Dudley, because he takes a lot of stuff very seriously, and he will snap you up. If you say the wrong thing, he'll find a way to turn it into you getting hurt. I think he does it for fun. Yeah, dude. Freaking Wyatt, his storyline, it transcends different superstars on different rosters at this point. His influence and his matches he's had have influenced people on Raw, on SmackDown, on NXT, people who aren't even with the company anymore. Like his whole aura around him is so much more important than a title right now. Right now, they need to build up the prestige behind these titles to make them matter more. Right now, Bray is just, he's bigger than that. That's why I don't really get mad when he doesn't have the title and stuff. I'm just like, whatever, dude. He doesn't seem to be a guy who should care about the title. The only way he should care about a title is if he's like taking something from someone else who really covets it. You know, somebody who just loves the title. Then I could see him taking it. Hey, Jey Uso's whole Thunderdome thing does look like Dudley. It's the Dudley Dome. It looked like the Dudley Dome when Jey Uso comes out. It had like red and white stripes all the way around. Oh, and Sheamus and Baron Corbin attacked Jey Uso on his way down to the ring.
Shoulder tackle and out, Jey Uso driven.
And where's Roman? Oh, Roman's not even going to come out and save him.
Couple of weeks for Jey Uso, no doubt about that.
Oh,
Thrust into a position he probably never even expected.
Not at all. The number one contender for Roman
Dang.
Reigns Universal Championship. The bell rings and we are underway.
Bell rings. Why would you ring the bell? Isn't it a tag match?
Uso into the corner.
Oh no!
Wildly as Jey Uso bounced out of harm's way.
Very curious how the chemistry between Corbin and Sheamus will affect this matchup. It was just a matter of weeks ago. These two were at odds. Throwing hands.
Dudley is the leader of King Corbin, and that's all. What? Roman Reigns, you don't care. Yeah, he's backstage doing the first episode of Roman Reacts.
This match is underway, and it's not supposed to be a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Brand new hit show where he doesn't do anything. Oh my goodness. Very strangely done deep six. More like a little sidewalk slam or something.
And Corbin, you saw him looking back, glancing back to the entranceway. He's wondering where the big dog is as well. As
still no Roman.
Sheamus comes in off the tag.
Yeah, this is smart. Where's your boy? Where's your cousin at?
A straight right hand.
Still no Roman, guys. Sheamus ripping the shirt off of Jey Uso and now just smacking the chest. The 10 beats, man. Little Nate. Little Nate is on the rep job here.
Tonight and
Jey
Uso just planted by the Celtic Warrior.
Jey Uso's ripped shirt might have messed up Sheamus' hair a little bit, so he takes a second to straighten his hair. I like that. Little personality within the match. Goodness gracious. Jey Uso in a world of hurt right now.
Obviously, Sheamus is
in a lot of trouble.
Exactly work to fruition. He expected
he's eating that popcorn. He's hanging out with the Street Profits. He's like, oh, my match. Oh, that's now?
Uso makes it there because right now he's getting the hell beat out of him by Corbin and Sheamus.
Baron Corbin hangs himself up on the top rope doing
one of the great tag team champions
one of his
of all time.
very rare second rope axe handle, double axe handle move.
Sheamus blasted off the apron.
And now Jey's rolling here.
Jey Uso is firing on.
You know he's gonna come out after the match is over and be like, see, I knew you could handle it yourself. I didn't want to get in your way. Roman's going to come out here extra heelish.
And Jey Uso looking to go it alone, looking to back things up.
It's coming.
Uso time. Corbin.
Oh, goodness. Jey Uso with a back full of turnbuckle.
Took just a moment too long and paid for it.
The story of the night has been people hurting themselves. Oh, my goodness.
White noise.
It's a white noise.
That's what Sheamus did to Big E. Correction, the white noise. He did that to Big E last week when he drove through a car window.
Yeah, I know his name. I just call him Little Nate.
I learned all this from you, Cole.
I know.
You know what you call this? The end.
All these guys have names. Here he comes.
And just in time, perhaps.
That's not what I had in mind. I was talking about the bro kick, not the big
dog.
Oh,
my
There
goodness.
is the big dog, the Universal Champion.
Here he comes. Bro kick? No. Jey ducks under it. Gets his own enziguri upside the head of Sheamus.
And Jey Uso gonna fly. King Corbin set right
Oh my
over
goodness.
the announce table and right into Graves' lap.
Jey
And
Uso going up
Uso
top.
Going up to the top rope. Uso caught by
Gets caught.
Lands on his feet.
Super kick levels Sheamus.
And now Jey Uso gonna go up to the top rope. Tag made.
Oh, Roman Reigns with the tag.
By Uso, but Jey's not legal. Jey Uso doesn't realize that
Roman got up to the apron right when he went for the splash and just tagged himself in and just stares at him. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. Spears.
Universal champion. Cover. Roman shows up and wins.
Wow. He tagged himself in and won the match. One move.
And once again, the big dog shirt reads like prophecy. Wreck everyone and leave.
Everyone and leave.
Same thing Roman Reigns did when he won.
Wow, dude. Jey was up on perched on top, and he was about to win the match all by himself. He was going for the splash, and Roman just got up onto the apron and tagged himself in. Jey goes for the splash, but the ref is like, no, you can't pin him. You're not the legal man. Roman steps in, waits for Sheamus to get up, and just spears him in half and pins him. That was good. Wow. That was some good little heelishness. Yeah, dude, I swear they put some new diamonds in this title. Looking like it has some blue on it. Looks like the diamonds are kind of bluish. Jey helps him hold his hand up. And Roman just looks at him like, don't you be touching my hand. Seems like they ended this kind of early. Is this over? Roman's just staring at him. We're going to see some sort of heel turn here. I mean, not heel turn, but more heelish turn? No, they go off the air. Okay, I thought maybe Roman was gonna do something weird there. Oh my goodness. He held up his hand and held up the hand that had the title in it. So Jey and Roman both had their hand up, and the title was above them both. And then Roman just looks at him, kind of takes his hand away, and just looks at him like, "What are you doing? What are you up to?" Wow. Well, there you have it. I really wish Talking Smack came after this, but no sirree. Gotta wait till tomorrow morning, which means I probably won't see it. Man, they definitely put something together tonight. Let's see. Let's have a little talk about this. Just a little talk. What's another way of saying little talk? A little a whisper? A chat. Yeah, let's have a little chat. We have made it to another episode of Grapple Chat, and it is dedicated to SmackDown, September the 11th, man. Much love, much respect to anybody affected by that tragedy. I know pretty much everybody was, but the people who actually lost people or people who got injured and things like that. Much love and respect to those people. Man, let me get my background sounds. My background surround sounds on the from the downtown. Okay, let me get it. So it was a somewhat strange SmackDown to me. It had this like really odd feeling around it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of what day it's on or something, but it had this like weird kind of somber overtone to it. It seemed like the happy moments weren't as happy or something. I don't know. I don't know how to really quantify or add up. All right, let's see if my background music is too loud or not. Test it out. All right, let me get my Thunderdome going. Thunderdome. There we go. All right, so we got the Thunderdome. Let's get the AEW guys out of here. They're like, hey, what about us? You had yours. All right, that shouldn't be too loud. Oh yeah. Yeah, that Firefly Fun House was very very off the wall. I liked it. All right, so is this background music too loud, guys? It should be all right. Wobbly Walrus. I'm glad they put subtitles on him because I couldn't really tell what he was saying. But he actually does speak English. Right, he also made some sounds there. Maybe he's gonna have a mix of English and just sounds. The Minion is watching you guys. American Minion. It's a new movie coming out. American Minion. All right, so if you watch SmackDown along with me or along with us tonight and you'd like to give your review, please tell me, what did you think of it out of 10? Out of 10. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Let's see what people are giving it. Let me get my calculator, my captivator. Let's see what we got. We got a 7.7. Not 77, 7.7. 7.7. Says Big Red. 7.6 says we rubbed. 7.6 on the Richter scale. Let's see. Waleed says 6.5. He's like, it wasn't that great. Words. All right, Words. I'm gonna let your score happen, but make sure you put some comments in the chat during the show so that I know that you were here and that you hung out with us. I'll let you get the 9 this time, but it'll be a one-time only thing, man. Next time we do Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Actually, we don't do NXT and AEW on YouTube anymore. I come over to my Twitch channel for those ones. YouTube has not been keeping up with NXT and AEW very much. I'll still do the pay-per-views on YouTube for NXT and AEW, but I'm not doing the weekly shows. Nah. Okay, so let's see here. 8.1 says Elijah. Oh yeah. All right. What was the last one I did? 7.6. Okay, 8.3 says Ringmaster. Ringmaster sticks with that 8.3 like every week. He's just copy. I think he's just got like a spreadsheet. And there's just like 8.3, 8.5, or like he can choose to type something above that, but he's just like, there you go, 8.3. There you go. New Zealand, 8.2. He says 8.2. All right. 7.8 says Cameron. He says they tripped across the finish line. I'm very in that same category right now in my thinking about this show. 7.7 says Heartbreak. So he thinks they tripped right before the finish line. They tripped and their nose was like almost touching the finish line when they fell on their face. Michael says 7.4. All right, 7.4. Okay. All I saw was Dudley on your mug. Wait, Dudley was on the mug? You saw Dudley? 7.8 says one hit. 7.8 says Empire. Hey, thank you guys for giving these reviews. 7.3 says Mo. All right. You got to see a replay. Oh my God, I love it. Maybe I will. Roman is back, baby. Yeah, dude, he's been back for like a month now, but it is one of the best things going on. I will say that. I love it. All right. Dang, we got a lot of reviews, man. Thank you guys for giving your reviews. Make sure you guys talk in the chat during the show as well. It seems like I'm talking to the same like 4 people all show long, and then as soon as I do the review, people are like, "Oh, hey!" Make sure you guys are hanging out. You know, a lot of you guys are, but a lot of you guys are just coming out of the woodwork at the very end just to give you a review and then bounce. So don't do that. Hang out with us. Be part of the full-on situation. This is a hangout. So let's see here. Are there any more scores? Am I missing any scores at all here? Mark Anthony, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Dude, Mo, if you got the replay, if you could tweet it to me, that would help me out a lot. Yeah, the Firefly Fun House was fun tonight. That was one of the sparks. All right, I don't see any other reviews. All right, so, gosh, man, I liked the Nikki Cross stuff tonight. I think that her and Alexa Bliss, that particular feud there, I wonder where they're going with this. I know that the influence of the Fiend is on Alexa, but I'm not sure where this is where it's gonna end or where it's going next. Now that Nikki Cross got hit with the Sister Abigail, like we have seen not only direct influence to the look of Alexa Bliss, but now she's utilizing moves and going dark, and then she just walked out like she was under some spell or something. So I don't know where it's going, but I'm very interested. So that was definitely one of the good things that is going on here. And she didn't have to take a loss tonight, because out of all 4 of the women who fought tonight, probably like to see evil Alexa Bliss versus Bayley more than any of these other women versus Bayley. So hopefully we'll get that down the line. Hopefully maybe at like Survivor Series or something, or I don't know if I even want to wait that long. Hopefully sometime soon Alexa starts going really far down the rabbit hole, and we end up seeing her as like evil women's champ or something. Or Fliss. I guess we're gonna call her Fliss. I don't know how much I'm gonna call her that, but what else? Otis with the how do you put it? Just the snafu, the shenanigans, the monkey business with the Money in the Bank. I mean, at least he still remembers he has it. I mean, he could have just forgot. At least he's paying attention to it enough to do little weird stuff with it. So I guess there's that with the Otis thing. Him and Morrison had just an okay match. I don't know why Morrison keeps trying to steal the contract, because what are you going to do with it? Just stealing it doesn't matter. But then again, it is WWE, so maybe stealing it does matter. Brock won it, and he wasn't even supposed to be in the match. So we shall see. What else happened tonight? The opening was pretty cool. I liked Roman Reigns' attitude. I liked the Paul Heyman promo. It's just kind of normal. But I liked how Roman was just standing there while Jey came out and challenged them, and And Roman was like, whatever, I'm not even listening to you. What else happened? The Firefly Fun House. I'm glad that they had an episode of Firefly Fun House on this episode of SmackDown, because without that, this would have been a much lower score for me. I like nowhere even near passing, because the things that were supposed to be highlights were just kind of underwhelming, underdone. The Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, and Jeff Hardy thing, it never really got a chance to get going to become a good match, or to become a match that I would even recommend watching, really. And then the weird injury where he just kind of broke down and fell down. They said he was dehydrated, maybe. What that is leading to, I have no idea. Just a way for there to be a backstage brawl between Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy later. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I really don't. So I just felt that it was underdone. I felt that Sami Zayn was like the highlight of that whole situation, and him being the highlight of the whole situation with what he did tonight is not really. It's not really like a high point, you know. It's kind of like, okay, that was fun. What else happened? Oh, the Lucha House Party versus Cesaro and Shinsuke. The backstage little thing that Cesaro and Shinsuke had with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins was pretty okay. It was fun to see some more personality on SmackDown. A lot of their angles are so straightforward on SmackDown that it's hard to derive that fun out of it. It's like you're watching a wrestling show, but the fun is kind of muted sometimes, it seems. So it was cool to see Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, and then they spiced up the show with that backstage Titantron thing that distracted Shinsuke and Cesaro. I don't know if I like them getting distracted and rolled up. But if it makes the Lucha House Party seem even anywhere near a threat, then I guess that helps the tag division a little bit. It's really strange that now Kalisto is like a jokey type of guy. When he came back, he was looking buff, serious, villainous, and for the past couple weeks, he's been all villainous and stuff, and he's been talking trash to his own teammates, and then he came out today with like a comedic look to him, like a comedic attitude, and just now that I'm the leader, like he didn't even sound like himself from the past couple weeks. That consistency was thrown out the window tonight with him, which is really sad, because heel Kalisto was something I was actually excited to see week by week, and now that they've taken that out, I'm just like, okay, well, you're missing part of the puzzle that was actually making SmackDown work to me. Now I'm like, oh, now you got a jokey dude hanging out with the joke of a tag team. I know that they're good wrestlers, but right now they're just a joke of a tag team. They're presented as a joke, and that sucks. What else? Did I miss anything else? Oh, the Bayley promo. Bayley promo was whatever. It seemed like they spent more time with her walking to the ring, sitting down, showing us what happened last week, and then just walking out than they spent on the promo. The promo itself was it even a paragraph? I don't even think it was a paragraph. But I did like the message of the promo. Basically, she saw it coming, so she used Sasha this time around. She'd been using Sasha because she could see that Sasha had been trying to stay close to her to kind of like feed off the success and get her own success. So I liked the promo. It just like I said, everything on this show that mattered, it was kind of lower than like a spark. It was more of like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. It wasn't like, oh my God, like they could have done stuff like that if they just would have wrote her a better promo. If they would have, if they had Sami Zayn, AJ, and Jeff Hardy really have a cool angle going on, not a dehydration angle. Hopefully that goes somewhere, but it just, nothing that happened tonight was really like that wow moment. Even the ending with Roman coming in, like it was somewhat predictable. Predictable is not a bad thing, but just the way it went off was kind of the lesser of how they could have done it. There's probably like 5 to 10 different ways they could have done this to really make the show go off the air with the oh type of moment. Get us hyped for next week. So, gosh. Overall, out of 10, would I recommend this SmackDown? I'm picturing myself walking into work. Somebody being like, yo, so how was SmackDown? Should I watch it? And I'd be like, not really. So I think I'm going to say that they tripped right before the finish line. I'm going to give it a 7.7. I'm going to give it a 7.7. That's where I'm going to have to drop down on it. 7.7. I think they tripped right before the finish line. Actually, they tripped right before like 3 finish lines. So I'm gonna give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.5. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5. There we go. 7.5 for me. I think they tripped on a lot of finish lines. Right before, not on them, but right before them. Yes. All right. So last week was better. What kind of bizarre heel is Roman? What do you mean bizarre? He's just full of himself, and he's just not going to overexert himself. He's the big dog. He's kind of like a gosh, you ever watch the Karate movie where like the main bad guy is just kind of just plotting and waiting, and the main good guy is like trying to do whatever he's got to do, and there's like the main bad guy is the overlord. He's just making his cronies do stuff for him, and he's full of himself. He's that type of bad guy. And he's got like a wizard next to him who's gonna cast a spell or something. He's like that type of dude. Just waiting for somebody to climb up the hill and actually give him a challenge. But at the same time, he doesn't even view people as a challenge. So I like it. I think he's doing a good job right now. But underwhelming tonight. Good, but underwhelming. Let's do the math. Let's find out. Did they get the point? Add all these up. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 reviews. Good stuff, guys. Jeez. Overall, 108.7 after you add up all the scores out of 10. 108.7, jeez. Divided by 14. Let me recount these one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. So 108.7 divided by 14 scores. This is going to give us our average. And if it's over 7.75, then they get a point tonight. 7.76. Oh my goodness, dude. They literally tripped over the finish line. Just tripped right on it. 7.76. Wow. Dude, I'd say they made it out. They made out like bandits tonight. The Battle of the Bandits. Good stuff, man. SmackDown was able to trip right on the finish line. Face planted, but they got it. It was not a bad SmackDown. I just felt like it was underwhelming with the presentation of the hot spots. Aw, yeah. They did it. They did it. They tripped. Yeah, Mo. AEW didn't deserve it the other week either, but they got it too. So, it happens, man. It happens. Definitely happens. That 9 helped. Yeah, that 9 definitely did help. That is for sure. But that's what happens, man. People come in here and they toss some scores at it. That's why I got to tighten up the screws, man. AEW is the best show. Not last week. That go home show was not the best show that week. That is for sure. It was not the best show last week at all. It was an okay show. It was not a good go home show. Deserved no way. Like I said, they tripped across the finish line, guys. That's the beauty of it. It was awesome last week. No, it wasn't. I'm talking about last week, not this week. This week was good. Heck yeah, this week was good, and then 2 weeks ago was good, but not last week. Last week was the show where it was the go home show for All Out. That was the show where we got that women's match that was pretty dang good, the Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb, and that was like the best match of the show. And then the rest of it was like cold go home angles that were presented in a way that just wasn't like, oh, now I'm going to buy the pay-per-view. I bet you everybody who was going to buy that pay-per-view either bought it on the day of the pay-per-view or had it bought after the show before. I don't think that go home show made anyone actually buy the pay-per-view. People probably bought the pay-per-view after the week prior because that was a hot fire show. That was probably one of their best episodes, the one before that. And then people probably bought it on the day of the pay-per-view as well. But that episode of AEW last week, I don't think that sold many pay-per-views, if any, especially at $50. Like I would have bought it. I would have bought it after the one before that, but no, I'm not saying the Miro episode. The Miro episode was fire. That's what I'm saying. The one we just saw was awesome. I'm talking about the one before that, the go home show for All Out. That was the show right there that just had some stalling issues. Yeah, that weird promo by Kenny and all that. It was just kind of a cold go home show. I'm not saying it was a bad show, but just it wasn't. That was one of those where they tripped across the finish line just like SmackDown did tonight. Yeah, the pay-per-view was okay. That definitely wasn't AEW's best pay-per-view either. They had some good stuff on the pay-per-view, but in all it was very long, and also with the Matt Hardy thing and some of the botchiness and some of the risks that people took and all that, and I don't know. And then also we saw a better match out of Thunder Rosa on Dynamite than we did on the pay-per-view. Better than takeovers? Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm saying what happens is shows do creep over the finish line sometimes because people rate them a little higher than what they maybe should be. So you got to look. People gave like 8.7s and stuff to last week's Dynamite, and it was definitely not better than the week before, which got less than that. Actually got a lesser score than last week. So it happens, man. It happens on every show. They creep across. Every show does it, dude. Raw does it, SmackDown does it, NXT does it, AEW does it, and last week was a good showing of AEW does it too, because that show was definitely not better than the week before and definitely not better than this week. But it got the highest score out of all of them, I think. I'm not sure what this week's got. But either way, you know what I'm talking about. People sometimes give stuff a little higher rating because they have bias, but that's why we average out all the scores to find out what happens. Sometimes stuff's going to let it kind of creep over the finish line. Yeah, Lucha Underground doesn't creep over the finish line. At least from what I've seen so far. I don't foresee them. If we were doing that, they would have like so many points right now. FTR and Kenny Page match. That was a good match. It was a good match, but the problem with FTR right now is seeing them wrestle and try to do that style. Try to like meld their style with the AEW style of wrestling. It sometimes it makes them look like a lesser tag team. It makes them look not so good. Like if you look at their NXT matches were built to highlight that type of wrestling and built to highlight the tag teams being on the same type of stylistic plane. But it's like AEW spent so much time telling us this is what good tag team wrestling is. This is what the best tag team wrestling in the world looks like. And so for months we saw, the Death Triangle and and just all this stuff. We saw all these tag teams, the Hybrid 2, just all kinds of crazy spots and just back-to-back-to-back action, people flipping and getting hit with pile drivers and popping right back up and then hitting their own moves and stuff. So for months we saw that, and then when FTR comes in, it's like, no, this is the best tag team. And it's like their style is not the same style as what they've told us is the best tag team wrestling on the planet. So it's like me saying, hey, gold is the most valuable thing on this planet. And I tell you that for months. And then as soon as I can get some platinum, as soon as I get platinum in my hands, I'm like, platinum is the best thing on this planet. It's like, just because you have it now, it's the best. But you told me for months that that's the gold standard. Gold is the best. So for months and months, they told us, oh, Kenny, Hangman, these flipping stuff, over the top rope, tope con hilo, and all this stuff. And they told us that's the best tag wrestling. And then as soon as they got their hands on platinum, they're like, oh, no, this is the best. And so it's this weird clash of styles between them. And that match between FTR and Kenny and Hangman, it actually made FTR look a little bit lesser of a tag team because they were getting outclassed a lot by just one guy. Because they weren't working together very well. Not FTR, but Kenny and Hangman, they weren't working together very well, and they were still hanging with FTR for a half an hour. So it's like, what are you telling me? Are you telling me they're the best tag team, or are you telling me that Kenny by himself is able to go toe-to-toe with FTR? Because that's what we saw. It took him a half an hour to beat a team that wasn't even on the same page. So I don't know, man. I hope people are understanding what I'm saying. It's like, dude, if it's the best, it's the best. Can someone unban you on Twitch? Are you banned on Twitch? Well, they're the champs now. Yeah, they are. So they're the GOAT? Okay. So they're the best now. So you admit, so you have to admit now that AEW was not, the AEW style of tag wrestling is not the best. Because they've spent months telling us that AEW had the best tag teams on the planet. They had the best tag team wrestling on the planet. Meanwhile, they didn't have FTR. So, basically, AEW was lying the whole time. Basically, just because they didn't have the other guys, they said that they had the best thing. They knew they were getting FTR. So from the very beginning, when they said they had the best tag teams on the planet, back when FTR was thoroughly under contract, for a full year, they knew they were getting FTR. And they still said it. They still said they had the best tag teams. So think about what you're saying. You're saying that they knew they were going to get FTR, so they kept saying they have the best tag teams already. But they knew they were getting FTR. So it's either they didn't have the best tag teams, or FTR is not the best tag team. Which one is it? That doesn't make any sense. It's just like what I said. It's like having a piece of gold and telling everybody for months that gold is the best thing, but then you get a piece of platinum and now platinum's the best thing and gold is finito. Even though you already knew platinum existed the whole time. So I don't know, man. Seems like they moved their own goalposts to make it sound like they're the best no matter what. Which is what companies do. I'm not mad at them, but just you got to realize that's what they're doing. And that's what they did. Yeah, but they're not better, right? Are the Young Bucks better than FTR? Are the Lucha Bros better than FTR? Because all I'm hearing is FTR is the best tag team in the world. So if they're not better, then it's not a true statement. They didn't make a true statement when they said they have the best tag team wrestling on the planet, because they didn't. If FTR is the best, then they did not have the best tag team wrestling on the planet for the majority of the time that they were saying that. You can't know FTR exists and say you have the best tag teams while you don't have FTR. So for the entirety of what they were saying, for the majority of the time AEW has existed, they have touted that they have the best tag teams on the planet, period. But they didn't have FTR. Now they have FTR, and now FTR is the best tag team on the planet. You can't have both. Which one was it? Did they have the best tag teams, or is FTR the best tag team? Because You can't do both. They either have them, they already have the best tag teams, and FTR is not the best. Or FTR is the best, and they didn't have the best tag teams. So I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys hear what I'm saying, because it just doesn't make any sense. All right, so there you go. SmackDown crept across the finish line. I'm glad they did, because you could tell that the effort is there, but I'm glad people are seeing that there's some issues going on, and even with the star power, even with Roman Reigns and all that, they could still drop the ball. And tonight they were just so close to dropping the ball and losing a point, or not losing a point, but just not getting a point. And that would have been the start of maybe a dangerous precedent for them going into the rest of the season here. So really, really interesting. Tonight was an interesting night for SmackDown, and I hope that they get back on their P's and Q's, because they were doing great for weeks there, and then tonight was just like, oh, wait a minute, we're on shaky ground. None of them are the best. Who's the best then? The Usos? Are the Usos the best? I don't know. I think it's all subjective. I think it's all like, it's up to what you think of wrestling, what you think the best is. I think that's why it becomes such a difficult conversation, is because some people just find FTR boring. They find that style just boring. They're like, yeah, that was cool back then, but now we want flips. Now we want this. Now we want incredible chain wrestling. Now we want incredible submission machines and stuff. So I think it really matters what you find interesting as well. That's why the conversation is so difficult to come to an actual outcome, is because everyone's got a different opinion. Some people are going to say the Usos are better than FTR because they're more exciting. Some people are going to say the Young Bucks are better than FTR because they're more exciting. Some people are going to say FTR is better because they like more of that boots to the ground, ground and pound, technical but just technically sound wrestling. Good tag team fundamentals and all that. So some people are going to say that's what's up. Some people are going to say Hangman and Kenny are the best tag team on the planet, without the problems that they have, of course. But some people are going to say that the Lucha Bros are the best tag team on the planet. You know, it's what you like. You know, it goes all the way back to what I was saying earlier. What you like is what should be probably the most important part of if you're saying something's good or not. What you like and what you find visually pleasing. Briscoes? Oh, the Briscoes too. Yeah, some people are gonna say the Briscoes. Dude, there's so many tag teams that you could say that about. There's probably some team in Japan that I'm not even thinking of right now that could be in the conversation. So I don't know. Then you got to start breaking it down into categories and stuff. So my whole point is like, dude, if FTR is the best tag team on the planet, then AEW did not have the best tag team on the planet for the majority of their tag team supremacy. So hopefully now they're telling the truth. I don't know. Mod view? What's the mod view? Hang on a second. Are you on a phone or what? Or are you on a computer? How do I get to mod view on a phone? Hang on. Wait a minute. WWE had FTR and they messed it up? Yeah, they did. Now you're unbanned. Oh, thank you, Mo. Thank you for doing that. Oh, on a PC. Okay. Yeah, they did mess it up. I'm not going to deny that. But that's WWE, man. Not everybody can be on top at the same time, and who knows? Let's just hope that FTR never ends up looking like they looked in WWE on the main roster. They're already starting to do some jokey stuff. They're already starting to get ice buckets dumped on their head, and are already starting to catch people when they do over-the-top rope weird stuff, and they're already starting to show some signs of influence. So let's just hope FTR gets to stay on top and do their own thing, man, and do what they're capable of doing instead of turning into a comedy act. Because when I saw them get that ice bucket dumped on their head on Dynamite, I was like, oh no, man, oh no. And they were just standing around, and Tully was looking up at the ring like, oh, here it comes, here it comes. Like, let's just hope. I hope for the best for FTR, man. It's a tough company to dodge humor, because they got a lot of people running the show who love that type of stuff. And those great outfits. Yeah, dude, Mo, I think that would have been incredible. And I hope they could still do that, because, you know, NWA and AEW have been looking like they have a pretty good working relationship going on so far. So I am holding out hope for that. FTR and the NWA would be a dream come true. I feel like that's the perfect spot for them. With their wrestling style, they could bring such prestige to that tag division and hold that title for a year or more, man. Just be that tag team. Their wrestling style, just the look of them, the feel of the team fits so perfectly. That's an NWA tag team if I ever saw one. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a clash of styles there. Some people can come from NWA straight into AEW and just be just fine. But then there's some people that the style is so distinct that they are an old school wrestling team with the fundamentals and the tag team work and all that stuff that has kind of flipped into this other type of tag team wrestling in AEW that's still entertaining. It's still good. It still takes massive amounts of talent, but it's just so different. It's like watching oh gosh, it's like the old school Mickey Mouse cartoons where he's like whistling and he's what's it, Steamboat Mickey or whatever, and then watching like a brand new anime, watching Bleach, you know, watching them blow up mountains with their swords and stuff. It's like that. It's like FTR's Steamboat Mickey, good old classic, spawned so many great things that have come and so many great companies and things. It's just classic. It's brilliant. It's tried and true. It works, and everybody could see that good old tag team wrestling came from this type of style. That's FTR's Steamboat Mickey, and AEW's over here, and they're Bleach, dude. They're blowing up mountains, double front flips off the stage, and all this. So it's like putting those two in a mashup together. It's gonna look weird, but they're doing a better job of mashing it up than most likely that would be. Steamboat Mickey versus Bleach would probably be a really tough mashup. Eli came from TNA, yeah. TNA's got some great stuff. You missed Carneyland? Oh, are they still doing that or what? Or did they stop? Storm and Drake, yeah. See, they have a very boots to the ground type of style though. They could still do other stuff, but you could tell that they have the just fundamental type of wrestling. So it fits very well in NWA. Oh, so as soon as that guy got fired, that's when they stopped doing it. I was wondering because I haven't heard much about it. Either way, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me for Grapple Chat. It's a talk show about wrestling, so we've been talking it up. We've been making sure that if people have an opinion or whatever, that we address it and have some fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll call this an episode too. And that was the chat.